Hey everybody, welcome to Dying Laughing with Jessimae. I am your host, your grief guru, your comedy death doula, here to bring you cheer during your hard times, your happy times, and all the times in between. This episode is not brought to you by this champagne, but I thought because of the guest I have today, I wanted to celebrate because she's one of my favorite people in the world. She was one of my favorite people in the world before she came into my orbit. And we're going to talk all about how we met, how we know each other, and the magic that is what she does on stage. And without further ado, I want to introduce the one, the only, the amazing half part of Phantogram, which is the greatest band. And I say that not just because they're my friends, but because their music is just transcends all genres. Give it up for the one, the only, Sarah Blogthell.
Sarah Blogthell, you said it right.
I believe that is the correct pronunciation.
It is. It's Sarah Blogthell. Sometimes my nickname in college was Barf.
It was? Did you throw up a lot, or was it?
Well, yeah, you just let you leave that up to the imagination.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of guys nicknamed me Barf, if you know what I'm saying.
That's fucked up.
Well,
They called you Barf in college?
yeah. I had some good throw up stories.
I feel like that is what the youth is for.
Yeah.
It's for vomiting. It's for vomiting. It's for mistakes.
Yeah, regret.
Okay, I said I wanted to make a little bit of a toast.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, I'm not a big booze hound, okay? But
Yeah,
I knew
me
you were
either.
going to be on the pod.
I don't drink. I barely drink.
Let's not talk about, when we went to
Yikes.
go see Dad play,
Oh, Dad.
I think we bought a bottle.
Dude,
I'm not-
Dad.
We'll
then
get
you
into Dad.
Fucking Dad.
This whole podcast is just going to be inside jokes.
It's just for Dad.
It's just for Dad. Everything's for Dad. I knew you were coming on this podcast.
Oh, thank you.
I stole these from the community kitchen, so these will be returned.
This is great.
We're going to do a little...
Yeah, you know what? We do need to celebrate, I think.
Don't you think?
I do.
A lot has happened.
A lot has happened, and congratulations on this podcast.
Thank you.
The transition I've been watching on the side.
Thank you
and
so
knowing it's been
much.
happening and how excited you've been about starting it.
I've been very excited because, why not combine the two things that are most prominent in my life, loss and laughter?
Yeah.
In a lot of our lives. I feel like a lot of us experience that.
Yeah.
So that's why, I wanted to have this drink, which most people call a mimosa, but I thought I'd call it a mommosa.
Mimosa, because we're both mothers.
We're both mothers of dogs. And I would be a mother of dragon if I could be, personally. Do you want to tell the people... I love how I'm just pouring out the whole bottle of champagne.
Fucking do it, because if you didn't do it, I was going to do it. I was
You're a
gonna
rock
shock
star.
on it, but I know.
You're a rock star.
Okay, we'll see who can handle their mimosa better. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to friendship
Hell yeah.
and death.
I thought you were going to say another D word, but yeah, friendship and death.
Yeah, the two most important things. in
They
the
really
world.
are. Absolutely. I agree.
Cheers.
Pretty good ratio.
It's perfect.
Not bad.
Yep.
I
Did
want to
great.
talk about and tell the people about how we met, because it's a kind of a very interesting way to build a friendship. Mm-hmm. I think, in an unexpected way. Do you want me to start? You start.
Well,
It was a cold and stormy
it was a dark
night.
and stormy night.
It was.
Okay, so I was lucky enough to go on some really cool adventures with my ex-boyfriend at the time. This was 2017?
This was the Christmas time of 2018.
2018,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay.
Christmas week.
Yeah. And he was invited to do the USO tour, which was the one that you were on, which was wild because...
Wild.
Well, what was 6 days? 12?
It was like 6 or 7 days in like 7 or 8 countries.
Yeah. But we flew like 3 different times on like Christmas Eve and like Christmas.
That's
we went
right.
to 3 different camps.
Locations.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We started in the morning. We did an 8 a.m. show in Iraq.
Yeah, 8 a.m. show, and then we went. I don't even remember.
I don't even remember the dossier, but it was
Yeah.
a little grueling, and all types of different aircrafts.
Yep, we got to fly.
C-17, the real big one.
Yeah, we had to wear like bodyguard. What's it called? Life vests.
We had to wear.
Life vests. Fucking Christ!
I just got an image of Kevin Costner.
I did. I just got an image of Titanic. And because I didn't
bulletproof vest.
Yeah, bulletproof.
We had to wear We had to literally put those on with a helmet and land. They're like, don't worry. Well, you know, when you put on a bulletproof vest that you don't normally put on, worry just happens.
That was scary.
That was a little scary.
Also, I felt like everyone was they took great care of us because, you know, there were celebrities. It was a group of, you know, well-known people, you and a bunch of
we had
hot actors. And
we had Wilmer Valderrama.
Milo
Ventimiglia.
Oh, God.
Gosh, I mean, just that half the face, you know? Something about it, when a guy's face doesn't, it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Because he's got that, and this isn't even a jab, it's he's got there's something with his smile.
Somehow it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's like, there's not a full smile.
Yeah, it's a
little.
And
I like it.
Yeah, it's a little off.
And he was quiet and mysterious and took the most beautiful photos of everyone.
Lovely guy.
He was a guest. He wasn't even.
Lovely guy.
So it was him. Your ex,
my ex, Shaun White,
okay,
3-time Olympic gold medalist.
He won't let you forget it. I said that for you.
That's how I always, you know, I always introduce it as the 3-time Olympic gold medalist.
The flying fucking tomato.
Yep. So they loved him.
They loved him. Matt Frost.
Matt Frost.
Who else was with us? We had Kelly Pickler.
Kelly Pickler.
Yep. Just a gem.
Oh God.
Like if a sunflower were a human.
She was really good at it too. She knew how to like flirt with the guy.
Yes.
I mean, they were just. But you. This is the moment I fell in love with you.
Excuse me. I would like to refer to my list. How long until you fell in love with me was question 3.
Well, I would say, let's get into it. It was when you farted in the bus.
I have allergies.
You farted in the bus like
I farted
so loud, and I heard it from the front. I think I was sitting on the opposite side of the van. It was a big, and we were getting escorted with police officers.
Oh yeah, you got to be on the mic.
Like this?
Yeah. Thank you. Right up in your mouth. We're good. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for that, Jesse.
We were getting escorted with police officers through the cities. You remember?
Yes.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was wild.
And you ripped a fart. You ripped, and I was like, "What the fuck?" That was awesome. And then I realized you said it was. Oh, sorry. And I was like, "That was a girl," and she was proud of it. Like, is that the joke? Because I'm in love. And then you ripped another, like, right after, and I was like, what the fuck? Who is this person? And then you started cackling. And then I cackled, and we had this cackle.
It was like alley cat.
It was a fucking cackle. Yeah, it was a fucking.
It was like those poor
actors.
Cats.
Those poor celebrities.
I know, because
they
the thing
bad.
is, I think, my second question was, how would you describe our friendship? Because I think about the fact that you and I bonded on that trip. Like we spent time together on that trip, but we weren't like together in the sense we're staying in the same room and all that.
Right.
But I was always looking for you. I'm like, I love this girl so much.
Oh yeah.
And it was my boyfriend at the time, my ex farmer.
That's right.
From Kansas. Derek. You were so
Slippy, slappy.
He was like, you know who that is, right?
Oh.
I was like, yeah, she's my platonic soulmate. Like, back up. You're like, no, you know who she is. And then that's when he was like, from the band, because we had, we were listening to your music before, and I knew about you before. Yeah, no,
I was not one of the USO people. I was just the girlfriend.
That's why I thought it was so cool. Like you and Milo just coming along. You both were established in your own ways and successful just being along on this trip. But
yeah,
I wanted to ask how you would describe our friendship, because I think about, like, when I hang out with you, it's the most fun.
It's pretty fun.
It's like ridiculous.
It's really fun, isn't it? Fun.
It's fun. And we're a menace.
Yeah, we are. you kind of soulmates in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like instant.
It's strange.
Yeah.
And I think when I think about that trip, the USO tour, you know, you're talking about like the actors and everything, because it's so different between musicians, comedians, and actors. But I feel like musicians and comedians vibe.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're a rock star to me. Comedians are rock stars to me. Because do you remember when I was freaking out the other night when you invited me to this comedy store? Because you had a set and you were like, come on, like come in the green room. I was like, what? I get to sit in the green room and like hang out with comedians, and everyone's just making jokes and starting bits and shit, and I was so nervous. Remember?
Yes.
Oh, that was so cool.
You're a comedy fan.
Oh, laughter is my favorite thing in the world other than music. Laughing is it defines who I am. Like,
I think that's why we probably get along so well, because you laugh hard.
Oh, I see humor in everything.
Yes, you do.
Even suicide, which is pretty cool. You ever laugh at suicide before? Well, you haven't met me yet. I'll get you going. I will get you going about just cracking up about fucking killing yourself. Like, what? Somehow though, but always, just in every dark scenario, it's how I cope. But it's also I'm entertained. Like I'm single. Like I live alone with my dog. And if anyone could be a fly on the wall just watching me live my life, cooking eggs, fucking, I don't know, vacuuming or whatever you do when you're alone. I'm just like laughing at like making shit up in my head and just cracking up. Like I love it.
You are fun to play with. Like you're good to yes and with your improv skills are next level.
It's not. I try.
It's so natural to you.
I like it.
You know what else we have in common is that we're both from upstate.
Mm-hmm. That's that too.
315, baby.
518, baby.
315 and 518 in the house.
Upstate.
What's your favorite part about being from upstate?
Oh fuck. My favorite part is tubing down rivers.
Oh!
Rivers
and roads,
jumping in lakes and driving through cornfields and really fresh produce, like really good produce. Mm-hmm. I guess you get that in LA and California, so that doesn't make sense. But
but there's different. East Coast, there's a crispness to it.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
And the accents. I think the accent really, it makes me so happy. So when that little accent popped up, when I first met you, I was like, oh. And then you farted. I think it was the, oh, hey, oh, like, oh, nice to meet you. Now,
so why do I sound like
I'm
from Minnesota?
I for some reason.
Oh, how you doing, Bobby? How you been?
It's very distinct where I'm from. It's so distinct. Josh and I have so much fun talking in that accent. But yeah, you said hello, nice to meet you, and then farted, and I was like, fuck.
You're like upstate and gas?
Yeah.
This is my soulmate.
Fucking ripping.
I mean,
farts.
just tearing through.
Dude. So much fucking fart.
We went to, this is just like a little insider information. Sarah invited me to her neighbor's house, which was just an absolute pigsty.
Shithole.
A shithole.
Dump.
6-7 bedrooms.
Embarrassing.
Are you poor?
Honestly.
A few bathrooms. Like, you don't even have an outside shower. I think they did.
Yeah.
And I was grossed out by it.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Where they put it? Near the pond?
Yeah, near the chef's area.
The chef's area?
I don't know what
it was too big.
The food was...
It was so good. It was like really gross.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
And your neighbors were just nice. Oh. They were so nice. And I fell up the driveway.
Yep.
Have you ever met anyone who can fall up?
We fully crashed that shit. That was fun.
Crashed your neighbor's party.
They just having a party. They always invite me. They're always like, they live right across the street. And they know I'm lonely. And they're like, we're having a party tonight. You want to come over? I was like, yeah, can I invite my favorite human on the face of the earth. They were like, yeah, sure. She liked to eat food. I was like, I think so. And we just we didn't know anyone.
We didn't know a single
What was
soul.
it for again?
I think it was for someone's quinceanera.
Oh yeah.
Was it a quinceanera? No, it was like a. I think we joined a cult that night
Because they didn't know them either.
No one knew anyone.
They host. That's the thing.
It was like
they host parties at that dump all the time.
a dump of a home.
It's disgusting and
Gorgeous linen everywhere.
Yeah, just sad.
Definitely curated.
Yes,
The whole design was curated.
and
And just horrible people. Okay, I want you to tell me about the beginning of time. No, not time. Of the band. I know you've probably talked about it to exhaustion, but I still think people listening are curious.
yeah.
How old were you when the band started, and how long had you known Josh prior to that?
Okay, so I was 25, I think, when we started the band. But Josh and I grew up together. We went to preschool together.
I didn't know you guys have known each other that long.
Preschool.
Holy shit.
Yes, bizarre. Yeah. Preschool. And we didn't become close friends until like junior high, I guess, when I moved. We used to live on a farm outside of town, and then we moved into town next to his best friend's house. But this is this street that we called the Crossroads, and it was the place where all the kids would hang out after school. It was like just packed of just all neighbors. We were all so close. We had we'd set up like trampolines in the people's backyards and just like try and die for fun and skateboard and light shit on
late
fire.
80s.
Oh, before
it was so fun.
Video phones.
You had Crisco oil.
Dude.
Our mom smoked cigarettes in utero.
Inside. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, you could just smoke inside anywhere. Remember that? Fuck.
Moms would smoke while we were inside of them.
Yeah, inside.
The good old days.
Dude, the good old days.
Where you just were roughhousing. I can see it. Like, it's idyllic. Like, I didn't know that you and Josh had known each other. You have such a foundation.
Yeah, we've known each other. That's why I think it works as a band. So we started. Okay, so yeah, that we grew up together. Blah blah blah. I went to college. Josh went to New York to try and make it in a band with his brother. It didn't work out, and he moved back home, and I moved back home after college, and we saw each other for the first time in church on Christmas Eve.
That's really romantic.
He sat in front of me. with his family because we all knew each other, and turned around and was like, oh, is that Josh Carter? Oh, my God. And we hit it off again and just had so much fun together as friends. Then we started dating. We dated for 2 years, and then we started the band.
Okay, so you were together for 2 years, and then you started the band.
Yep, started the band. He was working on music during that time, just kind of like solo project, a lot of beats and sampling, and basically like the foundation of what Phantogram is.
The musicality of it.
Yeah, and I was obsessed. I was like, this is so fucking unique. This is so fucking. I've never heard anything like this. Never. Like the way his brain. I'm his biggest fan, and I was back then. I was just like, I don't even understand where this is coming from. And he asked me to sing on a song, which was Mouthful of Dawn. No, it was a different song. Sorry, that was the first song we worked together on. The song was called Susie, which is out. I think you can actually listen to it. And my voice, he knew that I could sing. Not many people knew. It was like a secret of mine.
Was it just a hobby?
It was something that I loved and I knew I was really, really good at, but I don't know. I hid it for a lot of reasons because of, well, maybe we can get into that later, but my sister and she was not very nice when I was a kid. So I kept it in my room and I would just like I knew I was really good. I would like hit every Mariah Carey note, like even the high ones, and I was like, this is awesome. But it was anyway. It was really good. Josh knew that I could sing, and he was like, "Why don't you just can you sing on something?" And I was like, "Yeah, that would be so awesome and so lovely, and what a connection we can have in that type of way." And ever since then, we just started writing. He taught me how to produce. He taught me how to record. He taught me how to play instruments. He taught me how to write, so I could use my voice, because I was always an artist, but a visual artist.
Yeah.
So he taught me how to express myself with music, and from there we just always been going.
And
It's
you
been
say
a minute.
Visual artist, because when your live shows, I feel are art in of itself, the visual aspect, just the lighting and how it looks, and in the emotion that you feel from watching it. I'm sure you are, of course you're involved, it's your band, but do you implement the art, your visual art, into that aspect?
Oh yeah. So we when we first started out, it was kind of our mission to keep it a two-piece. It's just the two of us, but we knew we needed more than just two of us and like playing on an iPod, like, you know, backing tracks kind of thing. So we had this kind of goal and vision of setting up on stage, all a part of what we could control, and we also had visuals playing from the beat, or it was connected to something. I forget how we did it. But the production since day one, our first show ever, which is actually recorded and filmed. I think we should maybe show a clip right now.
Go to the clip.
We had zero money. We had zero thing. We had like a synth, guitar, a shitty amp. We invested in speakers, and the most important thing was these lights that would trigger to the beat. That, you know, like we spent all of our money on. They were just, I mean, they were probably like $300.
That's a lot of money back then.
That's
a lot of, you're like $300. I don't know if we can do it, man.
Yeah.
Gotta go in an alley.
Yeah, we're like, are we really gonna do that? Like, it's our first show. Like, we didn't do. Ever since our first show, we've always added visuals, vibes, strobes. You know, anything we could to really set the mood and make it an experience, even if it was just a shitty bar in upstate New York across the racetrack.
Yeah, you guys have a way of your live shows fill spaces in a venue that in no other way, like how nobody else does. You fill the entire experience, just from a visual aspect, from the music aspect, from how you feel. It's really unique. Your music is so unique. Like, I was saying this to my assistant on the way here, like, you can't describe or put you guys in a genre. I feel like you guys are a little bit of everything, but also your own thing.
Yeah. That was the plan. That was the goal from day one. We didn't really... We weren't super obsessed of music when we started, of artists that was happening when we started, like 2007, and we made a point to do something completely different that you would never, you know, you wouldn't be like, oh, they sound like a Brooklyn band, and you know, you go down and live in the scene and waste all your money on rent. We couldn't afford it. We had to stay upstate. And like had our recording space in a barn.
That's amazing.
On Josh's parents' property. And
I love his dad. Send my love to his dad.
Oh, he's gonna love this. Guy. Oh, John.
John
Carter.
Bud. John Carter, you're in my heart forever.
Oh, he's the best.
He's the greatest.
Great head of hair too.
The best hair in the biz.
Really nice.
People are talking about it in the streets.
We are, John. We are.
It's no secret that you guys were an item. Mm-hmm. It's giving Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
It's giving, this like iconic duo, and you guys are able to get through that.
Yeah, well, so this was the thing too. Nobody knew that we were a couple. We didn't want anyone knowing, which probably kind of bit us in the end because it fucked up the dynamic, I think, between the two of us in some ways. But we didn't want to be a band that was a known couple and we're writing love songs about each other and getting on the road and doing the. Just the two of us, babe. Just you and me, babe. Yeah. And so we hid it from everyone. I mean, I think obviously our managers knew, but
your family, I'm assuming,
obviously,
knew,
yeah,
spending holidays and stuff.
So my mom would be like, when I told my mom that we were starting a band, we were making music together, she was like, oh, that's cute. You and Josh are making music together. Oh, which she was thinking just love. She's like, she didn't actually get it. And then, side note, when the first time we played on TV, we were on Fallon. And I talked to my mom afterwards, and she was like, oh, so this is a serious kind of thing. You're taking this kind of serious. And I was like,
I love moms.
Yeah.
Forever humbling.
Always.
You're like, it's a skit, Mom.
Yeah, forever.
I did a little music skit.
Forever humbling, for sure.
My little hobby. It's just a hobby.
Yeah, hobby.
That's all it is. And how were you guys, that first album, you can feel the emotion from your breakup and powering it. How much of the album became the framework for your healing? And how much of what happened propelled the art behind it?
Well, since we didn't let anyone know we were breaking when we were breaking up, because no one knew we were even together, but the music, the first album was definitely it's very cathartic performing it.
Live at the shows and all of that.
Getting through the feelings that I wasn't able to speak of and express because I didn't know how to back then. So it was always had this template for me to use my allow my feelings to release through the performance of the songs. And let's see, I'm trying to think. There's probably, I mean, honestly, I think Voices, our second album, that probably had a lot of breakup energy. But then again, no one knew. I just started telling people that we both started telling people that we were together for the first time, this year.
I think it's interesting because it reveals a lot about how much of, I guess, heartbreak and pain and grief informs art and informs expression.
Yeah.
Because in order to really process our pain and emotions associated with grief, we have to express them.
Yeah.
And there's only so many ways you can express things. You can write and you can do poetry and you can do dance and scream. It seems like with you going through a breakup, you're able to sort of exercise all of those expressions through what you do.
Yeah, I mean, it was my only. Music was my vocabulary. It's my only avenue to use to express, because I was taught when I was a kid, or the way I grew up was not very accepting to feelings or emotions or needs, or it was just it was the way I grew up. It was just it's just the way things were. So I didn't really know how to express myself, and luckily, music
found you.
Yeah, music found me, and I had a lot to say. And the only way I was able to express it was through music since I think maybe this last album. This last album is different, but since 2020, our ceremony that was released, all the same. I just never learned how to speak about my feelings or my wants or my needs or I don't all of the therapy shit. I'm a huge advocate
Yes.
of therapy. And that's the only reason I understand now, and I can talk about it. But before that was music. It was get it out, fucking write a heart-wrenching song about all the things you're keeping inside of yourself and you have been about this one thing or another thing, and because you don't know how to say it and you don't know how to talk about it or tell someone that cares about you, wants to know. It's just like put it in the song, and then in an unhealthy way keep it for the song to perform it and kind of release in such a ass backwards way, but that's music. It's so important, I think, for people, and I think it holds such a important space for the listener too, the ones that can't speak, the ones that can't understand that they have feelings of their own that triggers them to maybe a space that they can express and
Right.
feel. And so that's I think the beautiful connection of listeners and the artist is you're kind of in it together, even though they probably don't see it that way. But it's really important, I think.
Yeah, it's a very symbiotic relationship, and it seems like
Yeah.
you were able to reconcile with your broken heart and your grief through music.
Yeah.
And because it's so interesting, because I don't think there are any accidents. I think there are any coincidences. I think there are really alignments. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like with what you've been doing, because of, and we're going to get into that, your restrictions and expression in your childhood, you were able to funnel it so finely tuned into this one thing.
Yeah.
That you blasted through the industry with this nondescript genre that you guys created for yourselves that penetrates people so deeply. Your music really grabs a hold in the way that you are reconciling with your broken heart through your music. It's so profoundly diluted and saturated in a really authentic way that the person listening reconciles with their own broken heart.
Yeah.
Because it's there's a spectrum to music, and there's all types of music, and there's bubblegum music and music you listen to when you work out, and then there's music that changes you. Mm-hmm. And that's your music.
Yeah.
Like your music it stays with you, and I can put it on and do put it on regularly, and it's always relevant. And that's so rare.
That's awesome.
I do want to talk about your past and we're talking about broken hearts and reconciling with grief and stuff. You're touched on your childhood and not being able to express, and your sister.
Yeah.
And do you want to tell people a little bit about your sister?
Yeah,
and
sure.
What
this is when the jokes come in.
This is the real. I know. What type of sister was she?
My sister was fucking so hilarious. So fucking hilarious. She just was, I looked up to her in that way specifically because she was just like so fucking quick with anything, and she would just like, we had with the same sense of humor, and also very confusing because sometimes it's hard to, like, why are these people laughing about this situation? Why, like, when we would make a joke and to ourselves and, someone's doing something, right? I'll keep it very broad. And we're like, why are these two people, like, cracking up right now when this is happening? Because we would just always, I don't know, find the humor in
the darkest,
weirdest places. The darkest, just so, I thrived on that. But she was difficult. She was born with depression and anxiety. She was never diagnosed, so she self-medicated. And
what did that look like?
It was, well, unfortunately, she hid it from me. So I didn't know kind of the extent of how much she was, self-medicating. But she was a wreck. She was like a mess as an adult. Obviously, she probably started drinking when she was in her teens and stuff. But it was chaos. It was chaos in my house. And so that was part of the attachment styles that I've developed, and just the way that I've developed how I perceive things and how I keep everything to myself, because it was just like white knuckling life with her and with the people that were in her life, dealing with her shit. Fuck you, Becky. Fuck you.
She's laughing.
Yeah, no, she is.
She's like, fuck you, Sarah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she is. The amount of times that I actually will flip her off, like, be like, fuck you, Becky, you piece of shit. And people don't laugh at that. They're like, what is she? Oh, is this weird? Like,
She mad at a ghost?
Yeah, is she? Oh God, should we like hug her, or what is she? But it makes me laugh. It's part of the whole thing. Sorry, I'll go back. So, yeah, she was very troubled. She was always she couldn't cope with normal. Maybe she couldn't cope for herself. I don't want to say normal because things are just said
Average.
differently. Yeah, she just was not able to cope, and so she drank. And she committed suicide 2016.
And where were you at the time? What was your life
here.
like?
Yeah, I was here. She was here. We became really close as adults, and I forced her to move out here because she was living at home and like miserable, drinking, and she wasn't doing great.
Wow. So when we met, you were in the throes of grief.
For sure.
I didn't realize it had been so recent to that.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
How did her loss, because I know it wasn't the first big loss in your life.
Right.
You had lost your father prior when you were 17?
He passed away when I was 17, yeah.
And that was a slow burn because
Slow burn.
he had a tumor that was adjusting his personality gradually.
Yeah.
So you guys just assumed he was an asshole. And
Yeah, his tumor developed in his frontal lobe, I think when I was about 5 or 6. So I don't have a lot of great memories of him. I only have memories of him. It turned into the size of a grapefruit when they found it, and took it out. But so gradually over 11 years, it grew and grew and grew, and pushed out all the personality space, all of the
captain of the ship.
The captain of the ship. He was like a profound photographer, visual artist, which is why I wanted to do that. He was like the life of the part. He loved life. I think I see a lot of that in me just in general, like always making jokes, always enjoying every single thing. You're looking out the window. It's just everything.
You're the best
beautiful.
plus one.
Yes. And so when it was so gradual that we didn't understand what was happening, but he, in a span of 11 years, turned into, a complete asshole, was at the end homeless, sleeping in his car. He lost everything. He wasn't capable of doing anything. And so when he was living out of his car, he was driving and he had a seizure and crashed his car, and they were like, hey, well, guess what? There's a tumor growing in your dad's brain. The size of a grapefruit.
Who is the actual asshole?
Yeah.
Turns out your dad is it?
Yeah.
Hey, fun FYI. Hey, you're going to have a good time tonight? Yeah, your dad was in a car crash. Turns out he's not the asshole. The tumor is.
This whole time.
How great is life?
It was a tumor. Who would have thought?
It's not a tumor. Sorry, I had to. But it turns out it was.
But it was.
It really was.
But actually,
Arnold, it was. Guess what, Arnold? It tumor.
Arnold, get this straight. It was a tumor in my dad's head. What in the heck?
Wait, did he look like one of those Norwals?
Dude, nothing.
It's just a solid skull. He had good skull structure.
Good skull, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
From
that part's genetic, for sure.
My head, yeah.
Great forehead.
Great, thank you. Really
solid
Have you
bones.
seen the back of my head yet?
I haven't. It's even better.
Well, yeah.
It's hot. Back of your head's the best part of you.
I know. Thank you.
Can I put that on your headstone? Actually, I'll put it on the back of your headstone. So it's like, what does it take to become an artist? Oh, yeah, your dad with a tumor crashes into a spruce and your sister.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so my sister, this is the even crazier part but also just so sad, awful. My dad and my sister just were very similar and fucking butt heads. No pun intended about the tumor.
Sorry?
No, it's fine. Oh, God.
That might have caused a tumor.
It might have caused the tumor. It could have caused the tumor.
Yeah, that CTE. You
Yeah.
know.
The fucking...
Yeah, TBI, traumatic brain injury from a literal emotional butting of the head.
From Becky. And I wonder if they're up in heaven or where, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're in hell.
Probably didn't make it.
Yeah, they might be down there. I don't know. But
they're stuck somewhere.
They're stuck. They're conjoined. The head somewhere.
Wouldn't that be? It's just a sight for sore eyes. Just in father-daughter
just show
Siamese.
up, you're like, hey, Becky, hey, Dad. You've been just that this whole time.
Guys just butting heads here in purgatory? What the hell? Fucking get a ticket and go one way or the other.
Pick a lane.
Pick a lane.
A larger lane for the two of you to be able to walk. You know, you've seen the conjoined twins. I scroll. I type in on TikTok, conjoined twins, and fucking hours just, whoa. How do they, how do they?
How do they anything?
How do they have sex?
Can you imagine complaining and out there's a conjoined twin who's not gay but the other one is?
Yeah. This one conjoined, I have to talk about
I love it. This was the detour we took.
This is good. I'll get back to
dead
suicide in a second.
We're going to be back to tumors and suicide. 1 second. We got to take this Siamese twin detour real fast.
There's 1, 2, whatever they are. They this one Siamese twin. I don't know. Two girls. Obviously, they're siblings. One of them. They've got one set of legs. They got a set of legs.
Is it? Wait.
I don't know.
I'm bad at
no,
math.
not
Is
a
it,
set.
how many legs is that?
2 legs.
So one.
So
a set.
A set of legs. And 2 torsos. Okay?
Math is. My brain's. I'm like the lady with all the things in the meme.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I know.
Confused.
I'll send you. You can do a meme with it.
Siamese math is hard. Okay.
One arm. One girl has one arm. The other girl has another. They're conjoined like right here. One of the girls got married. And yeah, fuck, you don't know about this shit? This is good.
Out there's a set of girls and one of them got married and I'm here with my 3 dogs.
So right? So there's video of them at the wedding, you know, like they're getting married and the other girl's like, what about, like, she's just there. She's like, what about me? I don't want, she's technically wearing the wedding dress too. They're both, the dress, is it a dress or is it dresses?
It's dressai. I believe is the Siamese plural.
Yes. And so they get married and they're obviously having sexual intercourse that night, the husband and wife, and the sister is just there.
Is she something borrowed?
They have one hole. Does she feel it? Does she like it? Is her definition of small penis different than her sister's definition of a small penis or a large penis? Or is it enjoyable for she's feeling where?
These are questions for a scientist.
It's fucking good. It's so
it
good.
makes me feel like I have missed out. We talk about attachment. Like I just want to get a Siamese twin now.
Talk about attachment styles. This bitch.
Jesus.
Yeah. So sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. We took a detour. We have to leave soon.
Oh,
But
shit.
you're going to
Okay.
be back for part 2. But I do want to talk quickly a little bit about not Siamese twins, but now I can't wait to see what my phone shows me later tonight. Now that we've talked about it. Is it one dress? Is it 2 dress?
Yeah, you're
Is the
gonna love
sister
it.
who's not getting married the something borrowed part?
Hours.
A lot of questions. We need somebody to answer this. If there's a I don't know what kind of doctor that is. How have your losses, your very deep losses, I mean, we're talking a cornerstone relationship and a relationship like a sister and a relationship like a daughter and her father. Those are so profound and so important to development in life. How have the losses of both of those people in your life, how has that affected you, not as a person, but as an artist? Like, how are you able to reconcile that with yourself and through your art? And do you use your emotions surrounding loss and grief to fuel any sort of performance or writing or
Yeah. I mean,
any creative process?
Yeah, it's my voice. I'm capable of talking about it now because I've spent years in therapy. But music is the emotion and voice for the depths of feeling. And I think that's why we've done so well, is because our music is real. It's not some bullshit. It also, it takes us longer to, release songs and or albums because every single song has to mean something to the both of us. And luckily, Josh and Josh and I are, he's my biggest witness. He's like, it's weird to say, like my brother that I used to have sex with, which is so gross.
Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's reality. That's reality for you. But our album 3, we were writing and recording it when my sister actually passed away. And there was a space for me. I knew I could go 2 ways. I could run away, what I'm used to doing. Just go fucking, I don't know, live in, who the fuck knows where it would go. Lithuania.
That's a fair place.
Fucking gonna run away. I don't want to, be a part of this world anymore. I can't deal with this. Or I can use everything that I'm feeling and put it into this album that we were maybe like a quarter of the way written. And I, obviously Josh was very close with Becky as well. I actually met Josh through Becky. So they were best friends in high school. So Josh was going through the same thing that I was going through at the time. And he was like, I mean, honestly, whatever you want to do, we don't have to keep going. If you need to fucking go do something completely different and get your mind in a different space, by all means. But I decided not to do that because I had a lot of things to say. And so that album 3 is probably the most intense experience writing. And when we finished the album, writing it, and it felt so cathartic. It was just like, oh, got it all out, and all these songs, Cruel World and Barking Dog, and just they're very, very meaningful in that situation of suicide. We finished it and we're like, all right, cool. Oh, okay, God, we did it. Well, cool, that's awesome. Then we start doing the tour stuff, booking the shows and stuff. We're like, okay, cool. Have to perform these songs every single night. And let me tell you, it was heart-wrenching. It was the most painful tour experience because I had to relive those songs every single night, and I wasn't healthy then. I was self-medicating myself. I was in a really dark place because you're just like, fill it up and get busy and cool. Like, we're gonna do this press, and we're on pictures of us on sides of buses. Oh, that's exciting. We made something incredible through this darkness, but in fact, it was just all a reminder of how fucking painful and how sad I was. So, expressing it on stage was not as healthy as I was expecting it to be, because it just brought me back. And then at the end, I would cry every single night on stage during Destroyer, the song Destroyer. And I knew it was coming, but I also knew that, like, I knew I would never be able to actually get through the song without crying. And you can hear it in the song. Like, thank God I'm screaming, because I was really bawling. And then after, each show, it would be, I was so exhausted. I was just like, I can't believe I got through that show. And then we'd have to do it all over again the next show. And it was just this ongoing cycle of just fucking hell. And so, yeah, self-medication was my best friend then. So I didn't really actually I didn't process any feelings until maybe a couple of years. I'm trying to think when we met. I was still pretty dark.
2018.
Yeah, I wasn't in a good place then.
I was in this. I think maybe one of the reasons why we connected, because we both were in that sort of crossroad of our life where we lost these pinnacle people in our place.
There's a real thing called the Dead Dads Club, and it's a real thing.
I wish your jacket makes me want to make a jacket.
We will.
I'm gonna make a jacket.
We will.
We're gonna have a Dead Dads Club jacket.
Because getting older. I mean, I was the only one in the Dead Dads Club in high school.
Right, because
you
didn't have
younger.
Anyone.
And then and then so there's also this thing that I'm sure you sense as well, that I think I was just drawn towards you because someone who has dealt with grief and a loss of someone really, really important. You just kind of like know. You have this.
It's like an
unspoken language of just being like, oh, that's why you're so awesome.
Yeah,
because
that's why
you get it.
Yeah, you feel like you can land in the other person.
Yeah,
that's what you feel like.
You just relate. You could just instantly, without speaking, connect.
Yeah,
because you just act and you represent yourself, and no matter what type of space, if it's a dark time or a better time, and you're learning about yourself. It's just a connection. It's just like, this bitch gets it.
Yeah, I feel that way about you. We're gonna have to do a part 2, but I do have one last question for you that I have thought about, and it's kind of something I ask my guests when they come on, but specifically for you, how has music and your gift, what has your music and your gift taught you about grief?
That it's never going to go away, grief. It's never going to stop. It's always going to be there. It's going to come up in the most bizarre times in any lyric or performance, conversation. It's this kind of that space and that kind of friend that you can see now, which I thank God I can see that it's there. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's my friend.
Yep.
I'm connected to it. It's not going away, and it's not a scary thing anymore. It's not like, oh God, I don't want to fucking feel that. It's just like, okay, fuck, here we go. Come on. Like, and to embrace it and to use it and into your art. We are so lucky to have that. Like, thank fucking God. I don't know if I was an accountant and my sister killed herself. What do you just put more numbers on a piece of paper? You're like 13, 9, 4, 5. Like, where do you get your rage out? You get your rage out on? Do you use a pencil?
Someone give me a fucking calculator.
I don't know.
Someone give me a. Is there
Yeah.
albatross? What's the thing from the back of the albatross? Alcatraz?
I need a calculator right now. I gotta crunch the numbers.
I'm gonna crunch a number. I'm gonna crunch a goddamn cat. I love you so much.
I
You're
love
gonna
you
come
too.
back for 2. Is there anything you want to say before we sign off for this part 1? To the people.
No, I don't fucking know. No.
Guys, fucking figure it out. Yeah, you can say that. You did.
Fuck you.
Fuck
you know, I don't know. Fuck you, Becky. Piece of shit. You piece of shit.
Fuck you, Becky. You'll come back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.